Hello friends, today I'm going to explain you about the program of finding sum of uh, even and odd numbers in an array. So at first we have initialized three variables here, that is I, sum v and c, sumod. Sumav and sumod are initialized with 0, and then we have initialized an array of size 5. Then we are asking the user to enter the elements of the array. Then we are asking the user to enter the elements of the second array. We're printing the array elements here. Then we have written a for loop here, in which if we have given a condition that if a of I modulus 2, the value of a of I modulus 2 is equal to 0, then some v plus some v is equal to some v plus a of I, or so some odd plus is some odd is equal to some odd plus a of I. So then we are printing out the sum of even numbers, and we are printing out in the end we are printing out the sum of odd numbers in the array. So let's check. Array elements are 1 2 3 4. So the array elements are 1 2 3 4 5. It has been displayed, and the sum of even numbers are 6, that is 1 that is 2 plus 4 is 6. Then sum of odd numbers are 1 plus 3 plus 5, that is 8, that is 9. Answer is correct. So let's go for the second program now, that is merging two arrays. So at first we have initialized three arrays. One is A, one is B, and the size of A and B is 5, and C size of C is 10. Then we are asking the user to enter the elements, first array elements, then the second array elements. Then what we have given two for loops here. In first for loop we have initialized I with 0, and we have given the condition that I is less than 5, and we are incrementing it in every we are incrementing I in every iteration. Then we are equating the uh, element in the index I of array C with A of I. Then we have initialized J. Then we have initialized J with 0 and I with 5, given condition that I is less than 10 and J and I are incremented. And we have given a condition in the loop as if J is equal to 5, then break, or else C of I is equal to B of J. Then we are printing out the merged array, that is the C. So let's check. So first array elements we have writing typing 2 3 4 6, and second array elements are 4 3 2. So two elements are being merged, that is 4 1 2 3 4 5, then 5 4 3 2 1. That's correct. So let's go for the third program, that is sorting the arrays. So we have initialized, at first we have initialized three variables, that is temp, I and J. Then we have initialized an array A of size 5. Then we are printing, then we are asking the user to enter the elements, array elements. When we are printing out the elements, then we have given a condition that if A of I is less than A of J, then temp of is equal to I. So we are basically what we're doing here is we are swapping the numbers in ascending or descending order. So we are sorting the we're printing the sorted elements in the array. Then we're printing the maximum and the minimum elements of the array. So let us check if the program is running or not. So the array elements are 1 5 3 5 7. Then the sorted element are 1 3 5 5 7, and the biggest, the minimum element is 3, and the maximum element is 5. Oh, wait a second. So let us check again. Take the array elements one. So in the end, sorted array, this is a sorted array 1 2 3 4 5, minimum element 1 and maximum element 4. Fourth program, that is finding the common elements between two arrays. So at first we have initialized two arrays of size 5, then we are asking the user to enter the elements in both the arrays, then we are in the end we are giving, if we are giving two for loops here, initializing I and j with 0 and giving the condition that I or j is less than 5 and I and j are incremented in every iteration. Then we are uh, giving condition that if a of I is equal to b of j, then we are printing we are uh, incrementing the value of count, and we are printing the value of a of I. If the count is equal to 0, then we are printing that the element is not found, the common element is not found. Let us check if it's running or not. So the two array elements are printed here, and the common elements between the two arrays are 1 and 5. That's 1 and 5, correct. So let us go for the fifth experiment now, that is sum of diagonal elements in an array. So at first we are initializing two variables, that is r rows and columns, then we're printing out the number of rows and the number of columns. Enter, we are asking the user to enter the number of rows and the number of columns. Then we're printing out the number of rows and number of columns here, and we are first we're giving two loops here, that is j and k. We have initialized j with 0 and k with 0, and we have given the condition that j is less than a and k is less than a dot length, that is the length that is going to be given by the user for the array, and j and k are incremented in each iteration. We're printing out the elements of the array. Then we are given a condition that if j is equal to 0, we have given a for loop, and in that for loop we have given that if j is equal to 0 and the condition is if j is less than a dot length, then j is incremented in each iteration, and sum of 1 is equal to sum of 1 plus a of j plus j into j. That is, we are printing diagonal elements. So the diagonal elements in an array is 0 0 1 1 and 2 2 3 3. So these are the diagonal elements, and the size of the array will be mentioned by the user. That is why we are writing a dot length. In the also we have given a condition that if k is less than 0, then sum of 2 is equal to a sum of 2 plus sum 2 plus a of j k, and k is decremented in each iteration. So let us check if the program is running or not. Number of rows is 3, number of columns is 3. 5 6. So the number of rows, so the array has been printed here, and the diagonal elements are 1 5 and 9. So let us check. So the sum of 1 5 and 9 is 9 plus 5 14, 14 plus 1 15. So sum of diagonal elements are 15, right? So hence the program is running successfully and the output is verified. Thank you.